Our appointment was for 4 o'clock. Look what time he comes walking in here talking about he want to look like Odell Beckham. Look what time he walks in. All right, he asked for a mix between Bart Simpson and Odell Beckham, so I did. Now I'm going to put in the leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to use the lock method on him. I left his hair wet. His porosity is a little higher now that it's colored. So I'm going to start with the leave-in conditioner. And with his hair being wet, it makes the leave-in conditioner a little more watery, which is exactly what we want. I want to lock in as much moisture as possible. I'm going to follow up with the rosemary oil. The rosemary oil is not only good for the hair, it's also good for the scalp. Sometimes I use the almond oil, but in this case I'm using rosemary. Then we're going to follow up with the coil custard. Now I like this because it has like the gel-like substance, but I use it and I follow it up by doing the shingling method. And what it does is it not only locks in the moisture, but it also adds the beautiful texture that we are going to get in the very end. So I go through and I take it and I just coil it piece by piece, and I add the coil custard as I need it. The custard is nice. It doesn't leave the hair with the hard, crunchy feeling. It gives it definition, but it doesn't leave it too hard. And then when you apply the oil before you apply the custard, it helps break it down too and soften it up some. But it gives great definition. So this takes a little bit of time. If you have the time on your hands, it's nice. Sometimes you're sitting there twirling your hair. Now he asked for the mirror so he could watch what I'm doing. Almost done. I sped it up so you could see it. Haircut not by me. He goes to his barber and then he slides over to me for the color and the styling process. Now, the top of his hair is a different texture than the rest. His hair coils better in the back, so at the top, it just needs a little extra TLC. So I go in and I use a little bit more product at the top. But we're all done. There you go. Shingling method with the coil custard. The coil custard is key. It locks it all in.